right, well, they canceled on me at the last second, which is fine, whatever. It was just a little short ride that I probably would have been awake already anyway, so it's not a big deal. They offered to pay me, which, you know, depending on what kind of ride it is, I would accept payment for cancellation, but in this situation, I'm pretty tolerant about it. They're cool. They're cool. It's a mellow morning. The roads are wide open. Minimal amounts of chaos. Visibility is pretty low on this second batch, or third batch rather, of precip. It's just because of the wind, man. It's a blizzard, you know. It's just a blizzard. That's the way blizzards work. So yeah, day after Christmas, just blowing and snowing. This storm was so mega. Oh my god. I mean, we needed the snow and I'm happy about it, but it's a lot all at once. Really kind of like, I don't know, it was a lot all at once. What can I say? Airport later on, a reservation, but I don't know if they're going to cancel that or what. But that one, I am not refunding that. That's for sure. No, big reservations like that for faraway places where I have to turn down other big reservations in order to accommodate them are not happening. That's, yeah, it's like a hotel. You know, if you had a hotel room booked and you canceled at the very last second, a few hours before your check-in time, they're not going to refund you. You know, as far as I know, I've never done that. I've never had a hotel refund me when I make a cancellation. How much of the mountain's going to be open? Probably very little. We can go drive over to Eagle and see what they've got cooking over there. I know Eagle's going to be open after this. you're really getting what you want. Now you're really getting what you want, aren't you? Oh yeah. He wants to tailgate me, so now I'm just gonna go really slow. On the road. What do you know? It's like a truck. You know what's so funny about the trucks too? Because everybody that owns one seems to, for the most part, drive it like an absolute prick. Is they suck in the snow. Trucks are not good in the snow, despite what, you know, your truck owning ass thinks. They're not good. The weight distribution sucks. I cannot tell you how many times I've been on the road only to see a truck rolled over because it fishtailed and hit the berm and rolled over into the snow. Trucks aren't good in the snow. Get over it. You'd think, you know, God forbid I have an opinion that actually counts for something. Trust me, I do this for a living. Excuse me. Yeah, your truck isn't good in the snow. I don't care if it's got 4x4. Here's another hot take. If you have 4x4 or all-wheel drive, but you have city tires, your car's not good in the snow. You'd actually be better off with a car. Look at this. See, now we're ripping around here. Now we're straight ripping. You can barely see a damn thing. If the mountain, if we're an hour early for the mountain to open, but if it was open right now, I'd be shocked if even Eagle was open, honestly. Barely see anything. Yeah, some guy in a Z71 Sierra ripping around like in a 4x4 Sierra like he's something fucking to write home about. Guess what? You're not something to write home about. You're gonna fishtail. That's what you're gonna do. You know, eventually, yeah, so this is Eagle, it's ripping. What can I say? So yeah, eventually, you know, actually I don't know what I was going to say, I kind of forgot. Yeah, eventually you drive like that, you're going to fishtail, you're going to end up in the berm. But yeah, bad tires with all-wheel drive sucks. Trucks with 4x suck. They're not good in the snow. You gotta have weight evenly distributed throughout the car. SUVs are good, and you know, all-wheel drive sport wagons like mine with good tires are good. Ozak's Bridgestone tires, unstoppable. Truly. There's nowhere I won't go in a storm like this, for the most part. Visibility pending. You know, you can't outdrive not being able to see. Sorry I haven't been mic'd up the last few times I film a video, but it's been a bit of a pain. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of snow everywhere. It's sort of like there's almost too much to do, and being mic'd up is just an object I can't fiddle with sometimes. I would have taken the time to get mic'd up, but whatever. I had to go because I thought I had to pick someone up. Maybe once I pull in for my coffee here, which I will do at the Looney Bean. Maybe once I do that, I'll mic myself up. Yeah, I only have a few days on the mountain already under my belt. Part of that is because big bump. Part of that is because the snow's been so bad. Now that the snow's good, I mean, it all came during Christmas. And I don't have the full pass. I have the base pass. So today, starting today, all the way through New Year's Eve, I can't go on the mountain. Not that I would want to. I saw footage of what it was like out there yesterday. I'm good. Everybody hitting it all just crunched up on the runs together like that. I'm good. I live here for a reason. Part of it is that I can be selective about the time I get on the mountain. I still want to rack days, but as usual, I'm only going to rack them, towards the second part of the season, which is fine. In Mammoth, we have what's called second season, and it's absolutely incredible. I love second season. That's when all the good stuff happens. That's when the good days happen. Work is a little bit more mellow during the week, still very consistent on the weekends, so you can make good money. You just don't have to do midweek stuff, and you don't get blacked out on your pass, that's all. And then the spring comes around, and that's fun. February, March always have good, consistent snowstorms and a deep base. Who doesn't want that as a combo, right? Better if I just go around. Alright. I will just go around. Making a big loop around town. Now I'm already back on Main Street again. Look at that. A lot of people coming in. A lot of incoming traffic. No, not that much. Reasonable amount of incoming traffic. A lot of that looks like work traffic. Locals. think some of these coffee cruises are like storm report hybrids. That's what it seems to be doing. Ugh. Ugh. Still some bumps heading into parking lots. Shoulder blades is killing me. Alright, let's mark it out. Alright guys, that's the storm report. I'll catch you later.